Good afternoon, and welcome to Philharmonia's portion of today's concert. My name is Jill Sosik, and I have had the honor and the privilege to work with the wonderful musicians you have before you. Our first piece this afternoon is Dancing on the Tumblers from Snow Maiden, composed by Nikolai Rimsky-Korsakov, arranged by Sandra Dachau. Snow Maiden is one of Rimsky-Korsakov's many operas based on folk and fairy tunes. The title Dance of the Tumblers leaves no doubt as to the character and energy of the piece, just like the character and energy of the musicians on stage. We hope you enjoy. Our second piece is Habanera from Carmen, composed by Bizet, arranged by Richard Meyer. Bizet's Carmen is one of the most popular and frequently performed operas ever written. Upon its completion, Bizet was pleased with the outcome, but after its premiere in 1875, the public reaction was lukewarm, to say the least. Bizet became convinced the work was a complete failure. Little did he know, the opera would receive international acclaim. Habanera is among the best known of all of the operatic arias Its infectious melody and colorful Spanish atmosphere have delighted audience around the world. Sit back and enjoy a piece that many of you have heard before. Piece is Ballad for Orchestra, composed and arranged by husband and wife Jason and Rachel Landers. An absolutely beautiful piece. This original work was written by Jason as a gift for his wife soon after they were married. What a special gift that was. However, 13 years later, she decided to expand the piece a little bit more into a larger work from string orchestra to include full orchestra, which you are about to hear tonight, or this afternoon, I guess it is. Ballad for Orchestra is an expressive composition with lyrical melodies and tender moments, beginning and ending with an original piano solo performed today by Caitlin Gilman, and Elise Chilson is our violin soloist. We hope you enjoy our performance. All right, our last piece this afternoon is Prairie Dance, composed by Zachary Doctor. In this piece, every instrument gets a chance to shine. Might not be on their own, but they get to shine. A simple tune starts in the clarinets. As the melody is passed through the ensemble, it grows louder, before culminating into a rhythmic, Americana-esque fiddle tune that would make Copeland proud. The piece then winds down before ending quietly with the clarinets, just like it began. This semester with the Philharmonia has been rewarding in every aspect. Shaped by dedication, definitely filled with laughter, and enriched by meaningful learning. I'm wishing you warm wishes for a joyful Thanksgiving and holiday season. A well-earned rest for all of our musicians in String Ensemble, Philharmonia, and of course Youth Symphony. And I look forward to all of their return in January and seeing you, our audience, again in March. Without further ado, Prairie Dance.
Fantastic. Another round of applause for the Philharmonia. Well, they're heading off stage and we're bringing on the Youth Symphony. We just want to take a moment and again thank all of the parents, grandparents, uncles, aunts, friends that drove the students to rehearsals, sat there and waited, at some points had to miss part of the Packer game. Sunday works great for the school schedule. You know, if you're watching football, not so much, but we thank you all for that support and for supporting these students from the beginning era, right? Most of you as parents and guardians survived those first few weeks of squeaks and squawks, and now you can hear all the beautiful music that's being made by all of these ensembles. So we want to take this opportunity to thank all of you. We also want to thank, on the back of the program, all that have supported the youth orchestra program over the years financially, both small and large gifts, and our corporate sponsors that have always been there to help support us. So we really appreciate all of that support. And for all of you, if you are able to, there's no expectation. We want to keep this affordable so that you can invite your family and friends and come on in. But if you want to use the QR code on the program, just make sure you click the link that says Youth Symphony. There's a couple different options there. Otherwise, I get to take the money. And there's also going to be a bucket out in the lobby as you head out. So if you have any cash, we really appreciate all of that support.